Hello Aries, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your December predictions. Welcome to December. It's gonna be a great month, I know that for sure. We are in the middle of the eclipse season. We just had the lunar eclipse, we have the solar eclipse coming up in a few days. And of course there's gonna be winter solstice and a lot of other good stuff. So yeah, let's take a look what's coming up in love, in your career, and what's the spirit guidance. I'm gonna start with an oracle card from Whispers of the Ocean deck, and at the end I'm also gonna pull a few cards from the Hermit Tarot, my talking cards, with some messages from your love interest, your partner, your person, to yourself. Okay, let's get started. Remember that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. I've been quite unsuccessful with my recordings over the past couple of days, including the recording that I already did for Aries, but it didn't record correctly. And because I was doing one recording after another and I did a few of them, I didn't even realize that it was the case until like later in the day. So there was no easy way for me to retrace the cards and the spread, like the messages. So I'm just gonna have to do a new one. Yeah, maybe it's the universe talking to me that I need a new phone or new camera or something. Yeah, it's funny because it's true. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. You're ready for your holiday season. I have my tree all decorated and I can't wait to show it to you. In December, I'm going to be doing recordings with my tree, just kind of looking at it with my side vision. It's beautiful and I'm sure you would like it as well, as a change of scenery from my usual background. Okay, let's see. We have Resilience, card number 1. There's no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. Might be a bit of a challenge for Aries, knowing, but I mean, it says you have determination, which is like such an Aries trait, but also patience, right? So don't necessarily push for a decision, for action. Show resilience and let it fly. All right, let's see. Let's get to the tarot. What's going on for Aries? In love, in work, and what is the guidance? If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below the video. It really helps me circulate these messages. And if it doesn't, you can check out your other placements, Sun, Rising, or Venus. Okay, we got the Strength card for love. Wow, 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles for the guidance. I'm loving this already, Aries. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords, yeah. You see, that's the piece that is gonna come over with the patience and with resilience that you're gonna show. Okay, let's put some clarifiers. Please clarify 5 of Swords for the work, for the love space for Aries. Okay. Please clarify the strengths. Thank you. Please clarify 2 of Cups and Queen of Pentacles for the guidance. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, 2 of Wands. Yeah, decision to find balance. That's what I'm getting here with the 6 of Swords that we had. Right, so for the love space, we have 5 of Swords clarified by 7 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is there's definitely, you realize that you have been trying to kind of, how do I say it? You've been trying not to make too much fuss about something, or you're trying like the so-called easy solution, right? To kind of, to chill, to like make quick decisions, to kind of let it fly. Because we have some sayings in the society, in the community, that you know, it needs to be easy and you need to take it easy, and maybe just for your personality, for your like history with relationship, you know that sometimes you can push too hard. But you also realize that it's not like you can't just let it like fly loose, right? So you can't just abandon it. It's like, you know, relationship is like a plant. I like this analogy here in the Seven of Pentacles. It's like a flower. You need to nurture it, you need to take care of it. Of course, it still means do not push it, right? You can't push it to grow. I mean, you can feed it, right, with fertilizer, but there's like, you can't force it to flower or to grow faster than it's going to, right? You just need to take care of it, but you still need to pay attention to it, still need that focus. And you feel like that's been missing, and you're kind of like seeing the consequences of that you're not where you want to be in the relationship, because it's not as solid, not as deep, you know, it's just not what you enjoy very much, right? So you kind of realize now that maybe it's something that you heard people say is the right thing to do, but since it doesn't make you happy, then what's the point, right? There needs to be like a golden mean, like, you know, that thin line where it's still something that something, you know, and someone that you can connect to and that makes sense, makes you happy, adds value to your life, right? So it's the realization that some communication, you know, and some planning is a little bit wrong word here, but some sort of blueprint is required still for your relationship that will cater both to your needs and to your partner's needs. So they're equally important. For the workspace, we have the Strengths card clarified by Page of Wands and Eight of Wands. Yeah. So you'll get some communication about either potential promotion, but where you need to take on some training program or to pass some exam, to get some certification, something like that. You might also get communication that there is like a contest. I mean, take it how it resonates for your job, but there is an opportunity to get either a big client or, you know, a cool project, or if it's your business, it's like a tender for either a license or like the ability to be a vendor for some, you know, huge client, for somebody important. Yeah, but there is that competition. So what will be required of you is to be flexible and adjustable, but in the same time to have that, to follow that spark that you have, that creativity that you have to show through you. This is a great opportunity to show who you are, you know, what you're passionate about, because that spark of individuality and creativity is the thing that is gonna drive this to success, and that's what others are gonna like about it. So be diligent, but also don't forget about your creativity, and that's the inner strength, right, that you will be showing. This is also the Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo in the job place, but most importantly, this is about your inner strengths, to kind of keep true to yourself, but also follow certain rules to an extent, because there will be rules, right? Rules of the contest, rules of how to get a license, etc., etc. But definitely some big opportunities coming in. And actually, strengths is kind of talks to this card, the resilience card as well. Okay, the guidance is Queen of Pentacles and Two of Cups, clarified by the World and Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is that this is a big time for you to settle in who you are and what you want in life, both in terms of financial abundance and how you want to structure your life, or like the lifestyle you want to have, right? Basically building that life into the end, in terms of emotional fulfillment and with significant other, right? Because this is a deep soul connection with another person. This is a love relationship. So you have the opportunity to have it all, right? But in order to do that, you need to remember about self-love and understanding yourself, and also to close out some old patterns. And it looks like you're already doing it. We saw that in the love space, we saw it in the workplace as well. So make sure that you still have that, you're open-minded to learn something new. And if you are feeling like you have a repeating scenario, just take a moment to think whether you want to act the same way you did before, or you may want to try a different approach this time. Because that might as well like bump you up to the next level and get you to the finish line right away, because that would be lesson learned. That's ultimately what it's all about. Okay, let me pull some cards with message from the person. What would they like to tell you? Messages for Aries from their person, please. Got some card. Okay, we have, if I ask you to stay, would you leave? So it looks like, for some of you, I'm getting that something went down and you had an argument. Like you actually had a conversation or an argument about what was not going well in your relationship. And now there is some fear on the other side that this might be the end of it, right? Or you may want to look for a better match. Listen to your heart. And I miss you. Do you? This is not for everyone, but for those who either are on a break, or you're doing the long distance thing, which is even harder, right? Because if you're in an argument and you can't even be in close proximity, you can't like reconcile this in an easier way, right? You need to do it the hard way. But anyway, it looks like your person, if they did something wrong, they feel remorse, they feel bad about it, and I have this feeling of like, being sorry for what happened. If it's just something mutual that both of you, were not in the right state of mind, or just were reactive in a certain situation, then yeah, just the situation definitely asks for compassion and for some reconciliation. And it looks like your person is ready for it. So yeah, just be honest and truthful, even if it's telling them that you're not happy with how things are going, because that's the only way to turn them around for the better. Okay, I hope this has been good for you, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of the day, have a great December, and I'll be back with more readings very soon.